Hey guys, it's Joyce Lake from Black Hair Compass here, and today I'm coming to you guys with a video vlog. Yeah, a little bit different than what I usually do, but I actually have a request that I want to send out to you guys. Before I even tell you what it is that I'm asking, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on what it is. So some of you guys may not know, but I am actually back in school, and one of the things that I'm studying is user experience design. We just started the course and we are already being asked to start developing a plan for our final project. When we started, our professor asked us to pick something that we're really passionate about and like design a final project around it. And of course, the first thing that came to mind is I'm passionate about everything concerning the Black hair community. And because I am officially a part of Loc Nation, that's where my focus is for right now, at least on just lockers and specifically DIY lockers, because that's what I am. I installed these myself and I am maintaining them myself. And one of the things that I noticed when I started was that the information to start your own locks and DIY lock is definitely out there, but it's dispersed and it's buried. So one of the things that I was thinking was, I think that I want to create an online community and maybe even an in-person community where you can find easily accessible information on how to maintain and start your own locks if that's what you want to do. That's what my final project is going to be. I want to create an online community where we can find easy information on how to take care of our locks. And one of the first things that we have to do for our project is, before we can even start designing anything, we have to interview who we would consider to be in our target audience. And I thought to myself, well, who better to ask to interview than my subscribers on YouTube? Many of you guys know I've only been locked for about a month, but in that month's time, I have gained a pretty good amount of DIY locker subscribers. So that's who I'm talking to. Even if you've been locked for 24 hours, or if you've been locked for 10 years, or if you're someone who's considering installing their own locks, but you haven't really made that commitment, this is who I'm talking to. If you guys are interested in letting me interview you so that I can get some information on what kind of needs are out there, what are the thoughts of these users, my target audience, like what are you guys thinking, what are you guys feeling? If you would love to let me interview you, please comment below and or send me a private message on YouTube so we can set something up. This is something that's only going to be open for like the next couple of days, maybe 3, 4, 5 days. And I'm going to set up some time to Skype with each and every one of you guys that is interested in doing it. But anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys are interested, please hit me up, comment, private message, and we can set it up and we can talk. So I can get some information from you guys and not just base it on my own personal experience. But while we're at it, I might as well do an update on my locks because it's been 1 month and 8 days. Shout out to Cruz, it's her birthday, she turns 1 today. So as you can see, the main thing that's different is the fact that I have tremendous amount of shrinkage. Granted, when I started these locks, it was on stretched hair. I had blow dried it kind of straight, and when I started, it was like falling right below my armpits, and now you can see it's like hovering above my like traps or my shoulders. It's shrunk tremendously. So that was one thing that I was kind of expecting, but not as dramatic as that. Some of the things that I've noticed is that the smaller locks, let's see if I can find one. The smaller locks, for instance, when these started, they were the same length, if I can show you. And what happened is the end of the lock kind of crawled up into the body and started creating this like bald end. So that was kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but that's part of the locking process too. I've seen more budding starting to occur in the back, kind of curlier, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. It's really starting to, I don't know, I probably can't really do it, but I've experienced quite a bit of budding in the back. The locks are kind of thickening up and they're not as springy as they once were before. Like, they can still stretch, but not as much as they were before. And some of them are really starting to, you see how it's kind of thick in the middle? It's starting to lose kind of like that little coil shape, and it's trying to, thicken up into locks. one of the things that I struggled with before that I wasn't, I guess, mentally prepared for, was that for whatever reason, my roots really want to lock together, and I have found that anytime I wash my hair or put soap in it or whatever, I really have to go through and separate them, because after that soap, detergent, whatever you're using gets on my roots, it makes the hair want to lock together. So I started freaking out, because a couple of, like, I think I had like 3 or 4, maybe 5 locks that were trying to lock together at the root. So I started panicking, because I was like, oh, like, no, I don't want it to lock. So I had to pull those apart, and I had to take scissors to a couple of them because the knotting was so severe. But that was a lesson learned, that I need to be a little bit more proactive about keeping my parts intact after I've like applied some sort of shampoo, soap, whatever you're using. Let's see. I have had to combine a couple locks. I started out with 283, and I've combined quite a few because they were just way too small. Most of the time the combining was happening over here and over here behind my ears. But yeah, so far I'm really happy. It is still one of the best decisions I think I've made. I'm really, like I said, I'm still happy with the results. It's been really convenient to take care of them. All I'm doing right now, like my regimen is strictly, I will wash it with Dr. Bronner soap once a month, and for like the weeks in between the washes, I will just rinse my hair with water to make sure that it's not drying out and that it's getting a chance to get saturated with water. So I do that once a week. And during the week, I just take a spray bottle that has water in, like maybe 1/4 of an ounce of oil, and I will spray my hair with that daily, just to make sure that my hair is having some sort of oil coating on it, because I don't think that the oil from my roots is sliding down my locks, because I think it's too dense. But just to make sure that it's staying moisturized and that I am having some oil in my hair, I do that, and that's pretty much it. Literally the only things that I put in my hair are soap, water, and olive oil. That's it, and my hair has been thriving. So again, I'm just really satisfied with it. My regimen has been really simplified after having locked my hair, and I am really happy with the progress that it's making. I don't know, I mean, I'm just really impressed. It's only been 1 month, and like I said, I've already started to witness quite a bit of budding. Most of it is in the back, which is actually why I think the back is not as long as the not as long as the front. I don't know if I can really show you that, but I mean, like, look how short my locks are in the back. And I think it's because they're locking up way faster than the ones in the front that are like way longer. Like, can you see the difference in length there? So yeah, I suspect that the front is gonna be like the last part to lock up. And then the back will be locks before I even know it. But anyways, that's my 1 month update for you guys. And again, if you're interested in letting me interview you, please send me a comment and send me a private message, and we can get this thing going. But anyway, until next time, thank you.